Good afternoon, dear students. Welcome to today's class. In the last class, we have discussed the format and working of if-else statement or if-else ladder. In today's class, we will be discussing program based on if-else statement. As we know, the if-else statement is used for checking multiple conditions. The if-else statement is used for checking multiple conditions. That means we use if-else statement when a series of conditions are to be tested. Here we discuss a program that uses if-else statement or if-else ladder. Here the task is: a cloth showroom announces discount for the customers based on the amount of purchase done by the customer. And here we will develop a program to enter the amount of purchase done by the customer and to calculate the discount obtained by the customer and to display the amount to be paid by the customer after deducting the discount. The conditions of discount for various range of purchase are given here. The discount is not the same for all the range of purchase. As given here, the discount varies based on the amount of purchase. If the amount of purchase is less than rupees 1000, there is no discount. The discount is nil. And if the amount of purchase is greater than or equal to 1000 but less than rupees 5000, there is 5% of the discount. And if the amount of purchase greater than or equal to 5000 but the amount of purchase is less than 10,000, the discount allotted is 10%. And if the amount of purchase is greater than rupees 10,000 and less than rupees 25,000, the allotted discount is 15%. And if the amount of purchase is greater than or equal to 25,000, the allotted discount is 20%. Here we see the discount varies based on the range of the amount of purchase. And after calculating the discount, we need to find the amount to be paid by the customer. We know the amount to be paid by the customer equals the total amount of purchase minus the discount obtained by the customer. Okay, this is the range of conditions for various percent of discount. Now we come to the program for entering the purchase amount and to calculate the discount and the amount to be paid by the customer. The class name given is, as you see here, the class name is discount and the function name is calc discount. And the arguments are, there are two arguments. First argument is ID, which is of int type, that is used for storing the customer ID or the customer number. The second argument is AMT, which is of double type for storing the amount of purchase done by the customer. The variable AMD, which is of double type, is used for storing the amount of purchase done by the customer. Now we use here if-else statement for checking this set of conditions. Let's see how. And here, before that, we define two variables, DIS and pay pay AMT. Both are of double type. The variable DIS is used for storing the discount amount, and that is initialized to 0.0, and the variable pay AMT is used for storing the amount to be paid, and that is also initialized to 0. Now in the first condition we check here by using if else statement. First, if AMT is the variable where the amount of purchase is stored, if amount of purchase or AMT less than 1000 0.0, here it is given 1000.0 because AMT is a double type variable. If AMT less than 1000, DIS equals 0.0, that means no discount. Else if AMT greater than or equal to rupees 1000 and AMT less than rupees 5000, here these two conditions are combined by using AND operator. The logical operator AND is used to connect these two conditions. As we see here, AMT greater than or equal to 1000 and AMT less than 5000, DIS equals 0.05 star AMT. DIS equals 0.05 star AMT. That means 0.05 means 5 by 100, which is equal to 5%. So that is represented as 0.05 star AMT. What is AMT? AMT is the variable where the amount of purchase is stored. And next, else if AMT greater than or equal to 5000 and AMT less than 10,000. Once again, if AMT greater than or equal to 5000 and AMT less than 10,000, DIS equals 10%. That is represented as 0.1 star AMT. 0.1 means 10 by 100. That's equal to 0.1 star AMT, where as we know AMT is the variable where the purchase amount is stored. Else if the amount of purchase is not included in any of this range, we check the third condition, that is else if AMT greater than or equal to 10,000 and AMT less than 25,000, DIS equals 15%. That is represented as DIS equals 0.15 star AMT. 0.15 star AMT. Else means if the amount of purchase is more than or equal to 25,000, and the last condition need not be specified, because if none of these conditions are true, of course the last condition only will be true. So no need of specifying the condition here. We simply write here, else DIS equals 0.2 star AMT, which is 20% of the purchase amount. So by checking the amount that is stored in the variable AMT, the discount will be calculated and the discount amount will be stored in the variable DIS. The discount amount will be stored in the variable DIS. Now we have to find out the amount to be paid by the customer. The variable here, pay AMT. The variable for storing the amount to be paid by the customer is pay AMT. That's equals AMT. AMT, what is AMT? AMT is the total purchase amount minus the discount availed, the discount obtained, which is stored in the variable DIS based on the calculations and conditions given above. So the amount to be paid will be stored in the variable pay AMT. pay AMD. Now we have to display both customer ID. The customer ID is stored in the variable ID, and the amount to be paid by the customer will be stored in the variable pay AMD, and that will be displayed by these statements. Okay, that's the program to display the discount and the amount to be paid by the customer based on the purchase amount done by the customer. Thank you.